So it is currently 1:36, December 7th, and about maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour ago, I stopped streaming on Twitch only to find out only to find out that whoops. I can't save the VOD. So that's 5 hours of streaming that are just done. So whatever. But anyway, so that whole stream I was building a an app that uses Whisper. Now, disclaimer, I know jack shit about Swift. I know jack shit about app development. So, there's that. I've been using the cursor code editor, which now has agentic properties, meaning it does the work for you. And I've been uh, using this. This is Whisper CPP, which allows me to actually transcribe audio into English. And here they have examples. And I'm currently using and adapting this example to my own needs. So, with that out of the way, let's continue. Yeah, so now we just build our app. So, yeah, this should allow me to transcribe. Let's see. Okay, build succeeded. Cool. Just gotta wait for it to load. Nothing yet. Move this over here. Okay. Transcribe sample, change model, select audio file. Let's do this one. Okay, well, it transcribes it. Here, I'll clear this. And so you can see there's nothing there. Now I'll select the audio, the very first one. And then it does it pretty quickly, actually. You can kind of see there. Let me see if it's even showing up. Yeah. Kinda. Alright, so we got that. Now what happens if I feed it a bigger file, right? What happens if I feed it so let me back up for a sec. So Whisper only takes 16 kilohertz audio, 16 kilohertz mono audio in a .wav format. So that's lossless audio. And it does this to be able to process it, to be able to transcribe it. Cool. The problem is that the user can supply whatever file. So we have to take care of that. So I have to test to see. Actually, just based off of looking at this, I don't think it will. I don't think it's gonna support files that are not .wav files. So let's just do this. Oh man, you can hear the cars outside. They're like racing or something. Yep. So it didn't like that at all. So the app looks fine on my end, but through Xcode, it doesn't look too good. this. What the fuck? I can't tell if that's a car or a fucking plane. No, that's a plane. That's a fucking jet. What the fuck? That's crazy. I'm not able to transcribe MP3 files. Can we add support to be able to transcribe MP3 files? Then let me stop this. See the issue, read audio samples function directly, trying to decode the file as a WAV file without any conversion. Yeah. Let's add a function to convert any audio format to the required 16 kilohertz mono WAV. Cool. So, the whole idea with this app, initially, I figured, okay, well, the basic idea of the app is the user gives me a YouTube URL. I then do some processing, and then I output a summary of that YouTube URL, right? Or of the YouTube video, whatever content that was. And then this thing looks, made the following changes. Okay, so let's build the project. So I don't remember what I was saying, but right, so the original idea of this project was to just have the user give me a URL. I'd process that URL, download the video, feed it to Whisper. Whisper then outputs transcription, and then I summarize that transcription, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. However, it turns out that the package that I was using, some guy had made, let me see, it's this one, YouTube Kit. This package is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, for YouTube downloading video and audio. However, read this last sentence. Currently, the default remote server is hosted by me. A way for you to host it yourself is coming soon. What does that mean? Well, whenever you use this, it pings his server. So let me go full screen for this. So whenever you use that, it pings his server, and then you get the data back. I don't want that. I don't want to ping somebody's random fucking server. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Mind you, it worked. Like, I was able to get, YouTube videos. I was able to actually decode some, what's it called? Some videos, and it was able to transcribe them, but no, I'm not doing that. Another thing that I'm avoiding that is just the whole fucking headache, because this cursor thing was kind of having problems trying to incorporate that into here. Not only that, but I want to be able to publish this app and eventually, make money off of it. Apparently, Apple takes down apps that go around YouTube's policies and guidelines, and apparently it's against YouTube's policies and guidelines to just download a video from their site and then post process it to do your own stuff, and that's whole copyright infringement. So I said, you know what, fuck it, let me just let the user be able to upload their own audio, their own video, their own whatever. I'll process that on the phone itself, and then we're good, right? I'll output a transcription, and then I'll summarize that transcription. Easy peasy. Sick. This thing fucking updated. Great, the project is now successful. Here's a summary. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Fixed audio format, enum. Added proper error handling. Added the input block for audio convert. What the fuck does that mean? Handle MP3 and other audio formats. Convert them to require 16 kilohertz mono format. Handle errors gracefully. Clean up. Alright, well, I mean, it compiled, so let's see what we get, right? Oh, and another thing, I don't have any fucking experience with Xcode or anything, right? All of this I learned by just fucking around with the code editor. Okay, so this thing built. This thing is running. Excuse me. Oh man. All right, let's transcode this. I didn't like that. Okay, so shit, I probably should have showed you guys, but when I was trying to transcribe it, or I was feeding it I'll just fucking show you when it loads. But essentially, I was feeding it a .wav file already, and it might be trying to do the transcription, or sorry, not the transcription. It might be trying to fucking convert a WAV file to a WAV file, because I don't think there's anything in place for it to check. Let's see. MP3 reading audio file. This is probably gonna cause a fucking. This is gonna cause an error. I can tell. It's gonna crash. It's gonna error out. Looks like you broke. It looks like you broke the. Check the code again. Make sure that we are able to support I got the following in the Xcode terminal debug console. Let me stop that. We're creating a buffer twice and using the empty buffer. What? read the file directly, created a source buffer with the original format to read the file data, created an output buffer with the target format for conversion, fixed the input block to use source buffer, actual audio data used. I don't know if this is gonna build, bro. I'll be honest. Okay, it built. Let's run. Okay, let's select this. Let's do this. Okay, cool. So it transcribed what was already working before, which was JFK's like initial speech. So now let's transcribe something that's not a .wav file. It says reading audio file, transcribing data. Okay, let's go to Xcode. Oh shit, it's actually transcribing it. Cool. Sick. Oh, fuck yeah. If I suddenly had 2 minutes to speak to the whole world, all I would say is a lot can happen in a year. Your life will not be the same from now, no matter what. There's simply nothing you can do about it. Okay, that fucking works, bro. Fuck yes. Hell yeah. So and it was pretty fucking fast too, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty fast. Let's see. Let's download a pretty lengthy YouTube video. Let's see. I think I can look it up here. I'm not gonna lie. I love Apple for this. I can just go here, go on YouTube, right? Say I want a MIT lecture, right? Let's see. What's a good one? Savings. Sure.
The following content is provided under a creative...
Alright, cool. So this. Okay. So, I copy that URL on my Mac. I can just paste it here on my iPhone. Paste. Bam. Watch.
Is provided
boom. Savings right there. Probably couldn't see it, but that's dope. Alright, so let's... Also, when I fucking compile and build this, that like this wirelessly gets installed on my phone. That's fucking dope. I don't have to fucking muck around with wires or shit. It's there. Alright, so let's convert this. It's gonna take... No, this is not gonna work. Not on Safari. I have to do it through DuckDuckGo because I need for it to be exported to my files. And downloading it through Safari is a little jank for me, so... Alright, in the meantime...
license. Your support will help MIT Open
Courseware
I
want
continue to offer high-quality educational
Clear
resources
this,
for free.
select audio.
To make a donation or view additional materials from hundreds of MIT courses, visit MIT OpenCourseWare at ocw.mit.edu.
Why do people save? Well, that seems like, I assume you know the answer to that. Well, one answer is the economists, in a sense, have two standard answers to that question. One is consumption smoothing. Consumption smoothing is the idea. What's consumption smoothing?
Wow, that was pretty good. So I transcribed Bravo the Bag Chaser and Peso Gimme That. So it's pretty accurate, I'm not gonna lie. Been a cat, why you trying to beef with a bitch that the whole team smack? Yup. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not accurate because it's music, but it's not bad. Clear that. Let's see. Let's see how we're doing on the download. Come on, don't do this to me. Live videos and longer 30 minutes are forbidden by the moment. Come on, bro. Get MP3. This one. Trying to download a whole fucking hour, man. Not found. Nice. What about 128 kilobits per second? I might just have to fucking... Dude, none of these websites are letting me download this video. Bro, I just want to download this. Why is it such a fucking pain in the ass, man? I'm just gonna download this through my fucking terminal. Let's see. Do. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. No matches found. Oh, you know why? Because I think I have to do this. Yeah. Unable to download 403 P4. M4A. IT DLP. Yup. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to download this through my phone, so that sucks. Okay, so now we convert ffmpeg command to convert M4A to 16 kilohertz mono WAV. Oh, fuck. Okay. MIT, that, MIT, right? Yep. That was fucking fast. Okay. M4A. P3. Wow, so that's actually taking a lot longer. Okay. So we have M4A MP3.wav. Okay, so let's open this. And now with these. Go to Finder. No. I want to open up another one. Shared. Fuck. How do I transfer these to my iPhone? Can I just plug my iPhone in somehow? Yeah, I think through here. Okay, let me kill the fucking app. After this. This. Alright. Docs. Where is it? Downloads? No. No, but I can move them there. Fuck, dude. Let's go to downloads. Documents is fine. Upload of files. Documents. Boom, boom, boom. Upload these three. I think this is the one I was looking for, yeah. Okay, now we copy the QR code. Download all of these, yes. There is an error retrieving your file. Fuck. Files will be deleted after download expires. December 21st, 2024, 2:10 a.m. What? Start over. Upload. Boom. Let's just upload this one for now to make it go by faster. this link. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Turn off live. Photo. Open link. Oh my god, come on. Let's go there. Download. Download. Alright, now let's upload some more files. Let's upload those two. Yep. Well, that's fucked up. Let's do MP3. Copy this. Saved it as a zip file though. Why, man? Files. Uncompress. Fuck. Duplicate. Damn it. Whatever. Alright, I guess we test it now. dude. Don't be fucking lame.
The following content is provided. The following content is provided under a Creative Commons license.
P3.
The following content.
Okay, now we just have to upload more files. Let's do M4A now. Oh boy. Okay, then we refresh this. Cool. Download this.
The following content.
Okay, is the app still running? It is not. Alright, let's kill this app. Let's run this. And then we're gonna upload. Fuck. Let's quit this. Let's relaunch Xcode. Let's quit the app. Let's quit all of our apps actually. Let's rerun this. Alright, let's run it. Cool, it launched on my iPhone. Cool. Okay, so it did that. Downloads. Let's go back. DuckDuckGo downloads. Let's do this one. Error, file is not support audio format. What about M4A? The app has been killed by the operating system because it is using too much memory. Okay, so I think I know what's going on. I think all the processing is happening within the memory. So how do you... So let's first chat. before you code anything up. How do you currently handle large files for transcription? Problematic way. The entire audio file is loaded into memory. Yeah, so if you get a fucking file that's pretty fucking big, it'll use all the memory on your iPhone, thus, bam, causing a crash. Loading the entire converted audio data is stored in memory as a float array. The array is then passed to Whisper. This approach has several potential issues. No, converting the entire file once means the memory. For example, 1 hour file would use about 600 megabytes of memory just for the raw audio data. That's crazy. Would you like me to propose a streaming approach that would handle large files more efficiently? This would involve reading the audio file in chunks, converting each chunk, feeding the chunks progressively to Whisper progressively, providing progress updates to the user. Yes, let's do this. Fuck. Kill the app. Oh, it's already killed. Cool. Yeah, because it crashed. Let's see. I see that doesn't have direct streaming support. It expects samples at once. However, we can still improve memory usage by processing audio in chunks, accumulating the converted audio, adding progress updates. Would you like me to implement this approach? Well, is there an alternative approach? Or is this the best one? The trade-off is that we still need to accumulate all samples before passing them to Whisper, but we'll do it in a more controlled way with progress updates. Let me think about current alternative. Current proposed approach, chunk processing. Yeah, so this shit isn't even gonna work because split audio in fixed length segments, transcribe each segment independently, concatenate results with proper timing. Constant memory usage regardless of the file size. True streaming like behavior can show transcription results as they come. Might miss context between segments, could have artifacts at segment boundaries, need to handle timing / alignment. Modified Whisper API. We could modify the underlying Whisper C++ code to accept streaming input. Okay, this is going to be a little harder. Most elegant solution, best memory efficiency, proper streaming support requires C++ modifications, more complex implementation, need to maintain fork of Whisper. External audio processing, use FFmpeg or similar pre-processing files into segments, convert to required format, handles. Leverages battle-tested tools, very memory efficient, can handle. I think alternative 1, segment-based processing. Yeah. Let's continue with 1, but only apply 1 if the files are larger than, say, 10 minutes. right? Because what was the thing it was saying? It was saying for 1 hour at 44.1 kilohertz, it's 600. So 1 hour, 41. I think 10 minutes is fine, bro. I think 10 minutes is more than fine. This pragmatic approach for shorter files, we can keep the simple direct processing and only use chunk processing for longer files. Yeah, keep the... first, we'll check the file duration, keep the current processing for short files since it's simpler and works well. Use chunk processing for only for longer files. Would you like me to implement this approach? Yes. Continue with implementation. Continue with implementation after you're done implementing. Get a successful build compiled with build.sh. Is this app still running? It's not. Cool. How the fuck is it 47 degrees? What? No way. And then tomorrow it's gonna be fucking crazy, man. What is it doing? Okay, so I guess now it's updating the UI. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it compiles. And it did not. I see a few issues in the code are not defined. This file seems to be truncated, so we might be missing some important code. Oh god. Did it error out? Oh, it succeeded. Sick. Let's run it. To summarize what we've implemented, added duration-based audio processing with threshold of 10 minutes, added progress tracking for audio conversion, implemented chunk processing for long files, added process indicator in the UI, restored proper file handling. The app should now be able to handle both short and long audio files efficiently, show progress during audio conversion. Yup. This. Alright, let's run this. Build failed. Why? Do I have to clean this first? Clean build folder, clean. Let's run this. Yeah, I guess I have to clean it. Fuck. Let's see. Select audio file. Let's do Bravo the back chaser. And then let's see what it does. Cool. So transcribe stuff, but that was just using like a small file. Now let's feed it the chonker files. Alright, downloads. Let's feed it this MP3 one. Ooh, sexy little conversion. Okay. Let's see. Let's clear this. Wow, it's actually transcribing it. That's not bad. But is it going to do it in 10-minute chunks? Or how? I gotta ask it. So... how does the chunking work? This is 36, 37, 38, 39. I think this lecture should be around an hour long, so... Let's see. Let me explain chunking approach we implemented. We split files longer than 10 minutes into 30-second chunks. Each chunk is processed sequentially. The process looks like this. Memory efficient, only loads 30 seconds of audio at a time. Progress tracking. Oh, that's fucking awesome, man. So it actually did transcribe the whole fucking audio. Look at this. It transcribed every fucking thing. That's cool. So let's see what so basically there's so much uncertainty in these people's lives that every is always something that comes up. That comes up when you use the money to deal with the. Alright, let's see.
The same result.
So this was timestamp
Okay, so
1415.
think about them, do the reading. We'll talk more about it on Tuesday.
Yeah, do the reading. Something about reading. Something about reading. Okay. So if you have your debts paid off, given the money, you're much more likely to steer, shock with your own money. So what is people doing? There's so much uncertainty in those people's lives that there is always something that comes up. No. Why do people say that? Seems like I assume you know the answer to that.
Smoothie. Consumption, people say.
www.mit.edu.
Why do people save? Well, that seems like, I assume you know the answer to that. Well, one answer is the economists, in a sense, have two standard answers to that question. One is consumption smoothing. Consumption smoothing is the idea, what's consumption smoothing?
Like your living patterns. Like let's say one day I purchase all these different things and I eat really well on this day, but then tomorrow I starve. The idea is that I would spread it out over this period of time so that each day I would have the maximum
Too much variation.
to make it as easy as possible over all the days.
Right. So not have too much variation in consumption. And what's life cycle?
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty fucking accurate at the beginning, but let's skip to towards the end.
How are people slipping?
Let's see. How are people slipping? How are people slipping? I found it.
Why are they getting back into? So one thing that you find is that when they get any shocks, like somebody gets sick, if your debt was paid off so that you were given the money, you are much more likely to deal with the shock with your own money rather than by borrowing. So what these people are doing is they seem to be using the money to deal with shocks. So basically there's so much uncertainty in these people's lives that there's always something that comes up, and when that comes up, you use the money to deal with the problem, and then you're back.
Okay, so the problem is it doesn't seem like it finishes the last 30 seconds accurately. So, okay, so for the most part, how much? How much memory is in an iPhone 15 Pro? How much of it can be allocated to an app? With 8 gigabytes of RAM, an increase from the 6 found in the 14 regarding memory allocation. iOS limits ensure. Historically, apps were restricted to approximately 5 gigs of RAM. However, with the release of iOS 15 entitlement, this means that on such devices, higher RAM such as okay, so it doesn't give me a specific value, but 30-second chunks at 16 kilohertz are on 480 kilobytes of memory versus loading entire 1 hour file, which is 57.6 megabytes. Would you like me to implement this approach? Wait, what? We split each chunk. This process looks like this. Memory efficient. Would you like me to implement this approach, or would you like a different chunking strategy? Added duration-based audio processing with a threshold. Implemented chunked processing. Added progress indicators. Oh, so it seems like the last 30 seconds of the entire audio aren't completely accurate. Why would that be? I can see a potential issue when we go to last chunk. We correctly calculating the remaining frames, but there might be an issue with buffering alignment or incomplete process. Let me check full context. We correctly calculate the frames, but the output buffer might not probably be sized for the partial chunk. We're using the same. For the last chunk, our index calculation might be slightly off because we're using the chunk duration for the index calculation, but the actual chunk may be shorter. This could cause misalignment in the final buffer. Yes. Alright, so once it implements those fixes, it should give me the last 30 seconds of the audio more accurately. And those last 30 seconds are essentially this, right? So this is 28. I'm gonna start it at 14.
To
right there.
deal with the problem, and then you back borrowing.
Back
basically.
borrowing.
So that's we'll start to think about what these results mean on Tuesday. Okay, so we'll think about them, do the reading. We'll talk more about it on Tuesday.
Do the reading, and we'll talk more about them on Tuesday. Stop that. And this. So, accurate buffer sizing. Calculate exact output frame count after resampling. Use this for output buffer allocation instead of input frame count. Precise total sample count. Use seal calculating. Okay. These changes. Would you like me to test? No. So now build this app successfully. All right. Sick, it succeeded. All right, let's test. Let me unlock my phone. All right, we gooch. Come on, man. This shit better work. This should better work. This should better work. This should better work. Select audio. Alright, let's go to the MIT lecture. Downloads. Whoops. DuckDuckGo. Downloads. MIT. Let's do the M4A1. Alright, so it's converting stuff. Three, 4, 5. Okay, it's gonna take like a couple minutes to do. But it's going by pretty fast actually. We can start transcribing the first section, right? Why do people say that? Seems like I assume. Yeah, this is accurate actually. I remember this because I remember reading this and I remember being like, what the fuck? That doesn't make sense. Is there an error in the transcription? But no, that's correct. It's just the way he speaks. There's a lot of pauses, a lot of ah, oohs, you know? So really the test for this passing or not is if the last 30 seconds of the audio are accurate, or at least more accurate than the previous version. And if so, then we're good. And I think we just have to worry about other types of file conversions and audio conversions. How long is this? It's like an hour and 14. Hour, 14 minutes, 30 seconds. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Sick. Alright, now let's go to the end of this. So basically there's no match. There's so much uncertainty in these, then use the money to deal with that. So it's still not accurate, but you know what? I'm gonna take it, and I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna just chalk it up to model inaccuracies. Because I'm sure if I run this through the base model, or shit, maybe even the small model, it'll probably work. So okay, sorry, I got sidetracked on my phone. Right, so what currently happens? So let's save this. Boom. audio files transcribed properly. Then I don't need this. This can go away. Then this I can just discard. Okay, so what currently happens if a user gives me a file that already matches the specs needed for Whisper, or perhaps even just a .wav file? Because I think it tries to convert .wav to .wav again, is my guess. Because it doesn't work. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, you see? What the fuck did I say? It says it's currently we're always converting the audio file regardless of format. Here's what happens. For a WAV file, it's already 16 kilohertz mono. We should add a format check to skip conversion if the file already matches Whisper's requirements. Yes, yes, sir. Wait, what? Oh, it succeeded. All right, cool. Let me kill this. Go here. Clean build folder. Yes. Then let's rebuild this biatch. Select audio file. Let's do this one. Another question I gotta have to ask it is, when you chunk the audio, where do those chunks live? Are they separate files, or does it just live in memory? If they're separate files, do we do proper cleanup afterwards to delete them? Question mark. I'm assuming it does them in memory. Yeah, memory, not as separate files. Cool. We pre-allocate a single large array to hold all of the audio data. No files are created on disk. This is a memory efficient approach because we only keep one copy of the file data in memory. Temporary file buffers are small. No cleanup is necessary. Nice. Then this thing is almost done. Okay, so let's do the same thing again, but with MP3 file. Should be the same exact file, same exact lecture. God damn, why the fuck did I say it like that? Lecture. Same exact lecture. Yep. And then the last test would be the WAV file. Oh, and then I think I don't know what happens after that. Yeah. And then I think after this, I just try and I just implement a summarization strategy, and then we're Gucci. I just clean up the whole UI and then fucking go publish this whole. And we get some money. Go get some money. You know what I mean? Shit. I don't like those inaudibles. Another thing I want to do is I want to add filters for certain audios. So I have several ideas for this app. I just have to get a very minimum viable product working first, and then we can push out updates and shit. But okay, so this is the MP3 file. Yep, that's cool. Now let's do the WAV file. Actually, let's do this one. Should be a couple minutes long, not too long. Okay. DuckDuckGo, this one. Files not supported audio format. When I go to upload a file that is a .wav, I get an error on my iPhone stating the following. Error. File is not a supported audio format. Please use WAV, MP3, M4A, or AAC files. See, the issue, the problem is in the validation logic. We're using AV asset, but this, what? But this might be failing for some WAV files. Let's, okay. First try to open AV audio file, which is the most direct way to handle WAV files. If that succeeds, we know it's a valid audio file that can proceed directly to transcription. Only if fails, which might happen with compressed formats, we fall back to this. This gives us a more robust validation chain. Okay. That should work. Or they should compile. I shouldn't say work, because work is a whole different fucking thing. Okay, but even if I get all the audio stuff working with like audio files, I still need to be able to process video files, right? Because audio is one thing, that's cool, but I need to be able to process video files, extract the transcript from those video files so I can then summarize them. Because I think that's going to be the most important part. And I think I can leave that for tomorrow once I get this working. So today was getting audio working. Tomorrow would be getting video working. And then once I get video working, but did it actually build or what? No, yeah, okay, it did. Sick. Let's stop this. Product, big, clean. Don't ask again, clean. Now we build. Validate WAV files with AV audio file first, but we need to handle the format validation more carefully. Alright, man. Okay, well, it built successfully. Let's try this again. Copy logs. Yeah. Pretty sure it's that. Because it's not like it does it on all WAV files. It's just a long ass one that I'm giving it. Okay, hopefully after these changes it should work. But in the meantime, I have to inspect this. It doesn't have it, man. I don't like it when it lies to me. Come on, man. Just build, please. Build, work, so I can go to bed. It's already 3 in the fucking morning. Come on. It's like getting stuck or something. God damn. I don't know, man. Fucking falling asleep. This is not gonna continue. This is gonna fail. This is gonna time out. This is gonna result in a fucking internet timeout. Watch. Try again prompt. The fuck did I say? Alright. I'm gonna just leave this shit like this. We're able to transcribe long audio. We're able to transcribe different audio formats, MP3, M4A, and WAV is a little iffy, but that doesn't really matter because who the fuck is gonna be feeding me .wav files? Anyway, so there's that. Tomorrow I gotta fix this bug and then work on being able to extract audio from videos only. Then once I get that working, I can move on to summarization. So let me ask it. Don't code anything yet. Let's chat first. What is the best approach to summarize the transcription? I'm just curious to see what it says. It'll probably be like, oh, just use ChatGPT. Is it gonna fail again too? No way. No way this fails, right? This is gonna fail. Connection failed. Try again. Fuck you. Whatever. This is not gonna work. Come on. Come on, man. Wow. Just took forever to fucking respond, alright. Yeah, you see, literally, what the fuck did I say? OpenAI, ChatGPT, API. No, I don't want this. No. Local summarization models. Use lightweight models like BART or T5, specifically trained for summarization, can be bundled up with the app. Lower quality than GPT, but no API cost. Excuse me. Rule-based. Yeah, that's what I don't like. For both offline rule-based, no. Which approach interests you more? However, I don't want to use API key and make API requests to ChatGPT. Want the ML processing to happen on device. We can explore on-device ML solutions. Since we're already using Whisper, we could leverage their GGML optimized models. Models like BOR or T5 have been converted to GGML format for efficient on-device inference. This will maintain consistency with our current architecture. The models are typically 1 to 2 gigs in size, but very efficient in memory usage. Apple's CreateML and CoreML. For existing summarization models to CoreML. So start with a pre-trained summarization model. Apple provides tools to optimize and quantify devices. We need to handle tokenization on devices as well. Transcription, text reprocessing, summarization display. Process text, chunk into appropriate lanes, clean up. Show both full transcription summary. Oh yes, I like this. Loading indicator. So improve the performance of machine learning models by reducing the precision of numbers used to represent the model's weights. Essentially, I want a list that available in our app. Thing is, none of them are available. We just are able to download them. Based on the available models and iPhone specifications, here's a recommended guide for which models to use on different iPhone models. So the best is Tiny NQ5 or Tiny Q5. Avoid anything larger than base model. 12 and 13. Alright, well. Quit that, and then. Alright, well, I mean, that's it. Deuces.